Welcome back to the Rise Personal Training Podcast. I am Coach Sam here with Coach Chris.
What's up, guys?
And today we are going to be discussing why it is harder than ever to get into shape.
Yep.
So times have changed. Even comparing now to 5 years ago, we've seen a drastic change into how our society even operates. So our current society, the environment we're in, seems to promote such a sedentary lifestyle.
Yep.
So although this technology seems really cool and it makes our life a lot easier in some ways, it's actually hurting us in the long run.
Yeah, I think a lot of people suffer from that. We see a lot of our members coming in because what they used to do to get in shape and kind of stay healthy years ago, back when they were in their 20s, is not working for them now.
Right.
Everything has changed. Their lifestyle has changed. Their body composition has changed, both inside and out. There are quite a few little factors that most people don't really take into account, like realistic expectations. Huge. We've already gone over that in this podcast.
Yeah.
There are also quite a few tools that are supposed to make our life easier, but in turn, it does technically make our life easier, but it's detrimental to our actual mental health and physical health. So it really causes a lot of people to get more out of shape than it does help them in the long run.
And a huge part of that are the apps, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, those grocery delivery services. Although it's nice, it's taking a toll on our bodies. So
really is.
when you're just sitting around waiting for your food, you're sitting on the couch, you're watching a movie, and food is just getting delivered to your doorstep. Like you're not doing anything for that food.
Right.
So we're not going to the store, walking around, buying groceries, and it makes a difference in the long run. Although you're ordering food that's probably so yummy, we don't know what's in that food. You don't really know how many calories you're taking in or what ingredients they're using, and all of that can have a huge impact on your health.
It feels like we're getting closer and closer to the WALL-E humans, where we're just sitting on the couch.
It really does. We got the VR glasses now. We can be in any type of reality we want
Yep.
without putting in any work.
Without even leaving the couch.
Yes,
Yeah,
which is
true.
terrifying. I don't want to be that.
No, definitely not. No. And then nowadays, too, is like media is very at our fingertips, and we're being stimulated by it 24/7.
All the time.
I think the only break we get from it is really when we sleep. For most people, and a lot of people are on their phones up until they go to bed.
Yeah.
They're
Fall asleep on their phone.
That's true. I've done that before, but yes.
We've all done it before.
Yeah. All this media being like right at our fingertips elevates our stress, elevates our anxiety. It goes unmanaged, really. And then we think that going on the phone or watching that show or doing a little bit of surfing on the web.
Wow, I haven't heard that term in a while.
Suppose that for a lot of people, they think it gives them kind of an outlet.
Yeah.
But while it does, it also is detrimental and makes you as an individual find an unhealthy habit to cope. So you're going to bed late. You're not having enough sleep. Most people don't have adequate sleep as it is.
Right.
And then you add that in, it's even worse.
Yeah, like we think the stimulus on media is a way to stress relieve and relax when in reality it
only
actually
creates
making us more stressed and more anxious.
Yep. And then I know a lot of people, like for food, most people will think food is kind of a reward. And it's become kind of a serious problem. So you're sitting at a desk all day, you are stressed because your boss is yelling at you, you have to get this big project out, and then your only real release is lunchtime when you know that you can go and eat some food. It's a little bit of a break from the turmoil of the day. And instead of choosing like a healthier option, you're choosing that, hey, maybe I'm going to go get that pizza or that really big burger that looks real good. And I know it's going to taste good, but it's not great for you.
Or you're like, hey, I've had a long day. I deserve some ice cream.
Yep. You get home.
It's like,
and it's delicious.
sure, you might have done well at work or something or had a long day, but what is that really doing for you? You didn't do anything to deserve that ice cream.
Yeah, I'm sure it tastes really good.
Yeah.
But it's not great for you in the long run.
Right.
It's hard. With everything at our fingertips, always on the phone, finding that reward, it really changes the way we view movement.
And health in general.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, especially with the apps at those fingertips, whether your Vices, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, we've all been guilty of this when we go onto our phone to do something productive, whether that's answering an email, replying to a text, and you get sucked into the rabbit hole of doom scrolling for however long. Sometimes maybe it's 20 minutes, sometimes it's 2 hours,
Yep. Yeah,
and we've all done it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's hard for a lot of people nowadays because everything's right there.
Yeah. And you think that you're taking a break, you're winding down, whatever, but at the end of the day, you're just taking up time in your day doing nothing, really. So the time that you spent scrolling, maybe you could have gone to the grocery store and picked up something that you could cook for dinner, but maybe we scrolled for so long, now it's late and we have to eat something before bed, or our kids have to eat something before practice, so we're just going to order something, or we'll just hit a drive-through on our way,
Right.
you know?
I mean, having that outlet to relax, to kind of recuperate from a long day is important for sure, especially for mental and physical health. If the way you do that is solely through the media or through just sitting on the couch, not
Yeah.
doing anything, it's going to be more detrimental to you in the long run.
And some of these are dramatic examples,
Yeah.
but we're not saying people do this all the time, but
Right.
they add up.
They do.
They sneak up on you. You don't even realize you're doing it sometimes. It becomes normal.
Right.
We normalize a lot of these things
Yep.
and then we wonder why we can't get fit, why
Correct.
we're not losing weight, why we're not getting stronger, why is my mental health a little unstable right now, or why do I feel so stressed all the time?
Right.
A lot of factors are piling on top of each other.
Yeah, and because we have everything at our fingertips, everything can be delivered. We don't have to go very many places. There's something that we as like health professionals we use. It's called NEAT. It's an acronym. It's NEAT. It's non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So it's basically what it is how many calories you burn doing your acts of daily living, whether that's cooking, whether that's cleaning, doing the dishes, going to the grocery store, just moving around and doing something that's not exercise based,
Right.
that you haven't gone out of your way to say, this is my exercise for the day. That's basically what NEAT is. And for most people, like the generic adult, it'll be anywhere from 15 to 30% of the calories that they burn in a day. If your job or your things during the day take a little bit more of movement, it could be up to 30 or 50%
Yeah.
of your daily calorie burn. Again, cooking, shopping, cleaning, those are all huge. Most people will get a lot of their calories burned through those acts. But of course, age has a huge factor in that as well. You're not the same person you were 5 to 10 years ago.
Unfortunately not.
Definitely not. I'm 3 knee surgeries deep. I'm feeling it every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, things slow down. Your body, the way it functions, things change. There are different ways that your body has changed, and the factors change as well. So,
Or maybe you have kids now.
Right.
You used to have kids, and maybe the last time that you loved how fit you were was before children, or
Right.
before you had a big promotion at your job, or before all these big changes happened, that now we really have to adjust and revisit how to incorporate a healthier lifestyle.
right, looking at yourself 10 years ago, you probably have increased stress. You are probably a bit more sedentary because of where you are in your life. Your age, getting in shape, is going to slow down. Everything kind of changes
And
as we move forward.
it requires a lot more work.
It does. There are quite a few solutions.
Yeah.
The biggest one that I think everyone can really focus on right now is limiting the screen time.
Yeah. Some of those apps have a timer.
They do. That's
So
true.
you can set a timer, say I'm not going on Instagram for no more than 20 minutes or whatever it is
Right.
on there.
Yeah.
That could help.
It could help. Next one is also limiting the orders, like the online orders.
Yeah.
Instead of ordering the shoes from Macy's at the mall, instead of like ordering Costco for delivery, just get up. I know Costco sucks, but get up and go. Walking around the store for a little bit, kind of fighting with the crowds, gives you a little bit of extra
Elbows.
movement. Yeah, exactly. Throw that elbow. No, but yeah, getting in there and kind of moving around, doing that walking, getting that
Yeah.
few hundred steps in as you go around the store, around the mall. It helps.
Yeah. And even deciding to set a goal for yourself to be like, okay, I'm going to cook 4 times this week for dinner. That's different for everyone, but let's say you normally only get to cook 3 meals a week.
Right.
Try to increase that number 3, 4, 5 times a week. It will make a difference. Plus, you're going to end up probably eating healthier foods regardless, and it's going to impact you in the long run.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is these changes that we're talking about, you can't do all of them at once.
Correct.
It's going to be super hard to maintain. It's not going to be as easy, and you're going to get overwhelmed by all the changes and probably just resort back to what you were doing before.
Yeah, pick and choose. Start with, say, the media, limit your screen time. And then once you get comfortable with a more manageable screen time, maybe toss in a little bit more movement. You want to go and do a little bit more walking. You get
Yep.
that under control, and then toss in the diet.
Yeah.
And see how you can make those changes. And little by little, they might not seem like a massive change right away, but the more you do, the more it adds up. Eventually, looking back, you're going to realize that it's quite a bit more
Yeah.
than what you were doing in the past.
Yeah. Yeah, because the technology we have is great. It's fun. It's sometimes terrifying.
True.
But, food is different, technology is different, our lives are different. So it requires us to change how we approach fitness, how we approach a healthy lifestyle. And there's different things that we have to focus on that we might not have had to focus on in the past.
Right. And I know it's going to be hard to find the time to do all these things. I don't remember who said it exactly. I do remember hearing it, but time is money. And the only way to get more time is to stay healthy through exercise, kind of making those changes.
Wow.
Right?
Mic drop on that.
Perfect.
I think it's a great place to end it.
If this is true. Yep.
All right. We will see you next time.
Thank you guys.